When I first learned about the Ten Commandments, specifically the first commandment, I remember just equating not having any other gods to not worshiping like Buddha or things like that. I also equated it to not picking a specific thing and making that the thing I worshiped. So, like the golden calf story. I'm not gonna go out and find an object and be like, this is my God now. As I got older, I realized that that's not the only kind of idols that they're talking about. Throughout the Bible, there are so many examples of verses where God talks about not leaning on your worldly possessions. Worldly possessions can be something that we make an idol of. Pride. Our own pride can be something that we make an idol of. Money. If worries about money is the thing that drives us, that is an idol. That is what we are worshiping. Even down to things like that are good for you. So, good things that we just want too much of. That can be an idol. I was just talking to my mom on the phone, and she said that sometimes she makes an idol of being a good mom or being a good wife. And if she puts that first, and it can be really hard for her, and I'm sure for other people, to try and say, like, God has to be first, my family's second. It's a hard concept. But in our selfish nature, we do that. We say yes to one thing, and saying yes to that thing is saying no to something else. So if you go out and you say yes to, this is going to be a really silly example, but if you say yes to getting water at a restaurant, you're saying no to getting a lemonade. But if you say, and then it works vice versa too. If you say yes to lemonade, you're saying no to water. Or if you say no to water, it's because you're saying yes to something else. Now that's a very face level example. But it works the same way with idols. If we say yes to devoting our time to anything that isn't God first, then we are making that thing an idol. So basically what I'm saying today is I just want to make sure and encourage you, because I struggle with it too. Say yes to God first. Make God that one thing that you're saying yes to before you worry about anything else. I often make my job an idol. I think, I'm going to church because I have to be there. It's part of my job, being at church, being present there. But going for those reasons are wrong. And that's putting my job before God. I should be going because I want to better my relationship with God. I want a better faith. I want to be stronger in my faith. So just keep that in mind as you go throughout this week, trying to give up those selfish desires and those idols that we have. It's not easy. We're all working through it, but try and put God first in everything that you do.